Yes.
So please.
Hi, my name is Mindy. Today we discuss the topic of how to cooperate with each other. So we we discuss a lot about the types of cooperation. The work. Should I start it from the very beginning? We discussed the topic about how to cooperate with each other. The first we discussed that the different types of cooperation, the working cooperation and close relation cooperation. The working cooperation we will state it later, and I want to make my statements about the relationship between the two people who want to build a new family. I think it's the most difficult collaboration with different ones, because you should make a new life and you should solve the problems between three families, your families, you two, and his parents and your parents. So that's the most difficult collaboration with each others. And the working collaborations, we also find it's very difficult because you will meet different types of guys. Some ones you like them and some ones you don't. So we think the things are very important in collaboration with each other is that the first one is trust. You should trust your partners and you should build trust between the different people. For example, Fujian and Chaoshan people, they build the trust by inviting people into their families or into the family dinners. They want you to know their family. You got your customer and your wife got the customer's wife. And they build a very good relationship with each other, and your customers see the family life, and that's kind of trust. That is one kind of trust, and maybe you can build other kinds of trust. And that's the one thing we think is very important, trust. And the second is that respect. Yeah, we think respect is very important for you to cooperate with another guy. You should respect my personalities and my leisure time and the whole distribution I make in my works. If you don't, or if you don't take it very important, I will think this guy is not trustful. Yeah, that's the example of Cherry, and she told us the conflicts between she and her team leader, and we think respect is quite important. And third is communication. We think communication is. I think communication is the most important part, and I put non-violent in communication in a very important position in my working life and family life. And I think there is 4 steps of non-violent communication. The first is that you should state facts clearly, and second, you should express your feelings, and third, you just come up with your requirement. And the last, you state your requirement clearly and gently in a very correct way, not hysterical ways. And for example, when I make in last holiday, I make a fight with my ex-boyfriend because I made a plan before the holiday, and he just tried to go out with his friend without telling me. So I feel very angry. So the first thing is that I state the fact that we made plans before, and we trust each other, and I make you as my priority. And so the feelings is that I feel very sad. You should take my feelings as very important things. And third, I make my requirement clearly is that if you have other plans, you should tell me in advance. And you should let me know that why you should go out with your friend. So that's a non-violent pronunciation. Yeah, that's the examples. And for make it as a conclusion, we think the three things is very important for cooperation with each other. First is trust, the second is respect, and the last thing is non-violent communication. And that's all.